Hi everyone, in this video we're going to talk about synthetic division. So this question says use synthetic division to find the result when 3x to the third minus 20x squared plus 24x plus 14 is divided by x minus 5. If there is a remainder, express the result in the form q of x plus r of x over b of x. Okay, so synthetic division is a shortcut to long division. So the first thing you do is you look at all of the coefficients for each number. Coefficients are the numbers in front of the variables, right? So we have 3, negative 20, 24, 14. And we're going to write them all down. 3, negative 20, 24, and all right. We do need to check and make sure that we didn't skip any variables. We have an x to the third, we have an x to the second, we have an x to the first, and we have a term with no x, right? Or an x to the 0. If we were to skip a term, if we were at a variable that was missing, we would have to insert a 0. So let's say, for instance, this 20x squared wasn't here. We would have to invent a 0x squared, basically. All right, so synthetic division, we start by writing all of the coefficients. And then we do this weird looking L thing here. And out front, in this spot right here, we're going to put a positive 5. Now this number is the opposite of this number. So x minus 5 is what we're dividing by. So since it's a minus 5, we're going to put a plus 5. Now, synthetic division only works when this x is a plain old x. If there was a 2x or a 3x there, this wouldn't work. So synthetic division only works when it's a plain old x. And you always take the opposite of the number, and that's the number that goes written right here. And then synthetic division is just going to feel a lot like long division, just shorter because it doesn't have any letters involved. So you always bring down this first number. Okay, and then 5 times 3, 15. And then you add negative 20 plus 15 is negative 5. So when you write a number down below, you multiply it by the number out on the left, and it always gets written in this empty space here in the next column. So the next one would be negative 5 times 5. That's negative 25. And then we add. Whenever we write a new number in a new column, we add what's there. So 24 plus negative 25 is negative 1. So really we do two things here. We multiply negative 1 times 5, get negative 5. And then we add to get the results. Okay, and this is pretty much our answer without variables. So since we were dividing by x to the third, we always take 1 away from the exponent. X to the third is what we started with. That means that this is going to be 3x squared. All right, and then we just go downhill from there. If this is x squared, the next one's going to be x to the first, or just plain old x. Then the next one's going to be x to the 0, or just no x attached at all. And then the last number here, this last final spot here, that's always the remainder. So the remainder when we divide these two things is 9. And remember, when you write a remainder to a long division question or to a synthetic division question, they say they want it in this form. That means tell me the whole answer plus tell me the remainder as a numerator, if I can write it. And the denominator is what we were dividing by. In this case, it was x minus 5. So our final answer is 3x squared minus 5x minus 1 plus the remainder was 9. X minus 5 is what we were dividing by. And these 3, negative 5, and negative 1 just came from these numbers in our synthetic division steps. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.